What's up, all you Java suckers? My name's Game Over.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Night Tomb here. How's it going?
Night Tomb has never actually done this before, but he's gonna start doing it because I told you guys in the video. I said that I was going to do my top 5 favorite Future Diary characters because I literally just watched the Future Diary anime and I bawled and I cried myself a river.
And I've watched it plenty of times and I'm not even shed a tear.
Yes. Jesus Christ, that hit me hard in my feelings, and I'm soulless. I don't care about anyone, and that hit me hard.
He cares about me, though.
Whatever. So we're gonna be listing our top 5 favorite Future Diary characters. I'm gonna list my 5, while he lists mine. We're both gonna do 5. We're both gonna do 5. Then we're both gonna do 4.
So on and so forth.
Yes. So I'm gonna start out at my number 5 character. My number 5 character has to be the eyeball dude that calls himself 12.
12.
We don't actually know his real name because all he calls himself in the actual anime is 12. The only reason why I like him is because he is funny. And I cannot help but laugh every single time that Go-Go Power Rangers thing comes up.
Oh,
Go-Go Power Rangers.
when they did the...
that was
For those
hilarious.
of you who don't know, they kind of did a Power Rangers parody.
He possesses the Future Diary called...
He has, because of
the Diary of Justice, because he which tells him... crimes that are going to happen.
Because he's basically...
Do you think we should tell them the diaries that each person has?
That if we can remember the diaries.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that's my number 5. What's yours?
My number 5, the Mother Matron.
Oh, so you mean the mother with the cracked head? That's in the orphanage.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how everybody remembers.
She's my number 5, mainly because of the fact that she was basically played from the start. She was asked by someone to shut down her orphanage, then basically all her kids got killed.
Yeah, which is absolutely horrible, but still actually kind of cool.
Her Future Diary is the Propagation Diary. Basically, she, I don't know what actually, I'm not really well versed in diary names, I just watch it for fun, but her diary is basically like a server on a computer, and it links up other people's phones, so they can become like apprentice diary users. So, say for example, if... Dude,
there's no time for example. We just have to hope that they know what we're talking about. Anyway, so, my number 4 has to be... I know that this is under 10 minutes, but it's hard to actually think of these characters. It's the Shrine Girl.
I think it was...
Number 4? Somewhere.
Correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but we think it's, because number...
It'll be literally right there what number she is.
Yeah, it is. It's 5. It's
okay,
5.
so she's 5. What's her name?
And if we're wrong, there's an annotation there. I have no idea. But her diary is the Clairvoyance Diary.
Now, what she says is that she can see whatever her subject sees. But I have a feeling that has a second ability, that it allows her to hypnotize other
because it is a cult, and basically because she is also blind. So my number 4 would have to be the young boy that Yuki's mom brought in from the Cult Massacre. Number 3,
what's his diary?
His diary, I don't know the actual name, but it's a child's sketchbook. And
yes, basically. It just shows them a picture.
The future in detailed drawing.
Yes, basically just a whole entire drawing. I automatically know his weakness, the diary's weakness. It's because that it's a drawing, so you can't actually read everything that's going on in it.
Exactly.
You don't know what the full thing's gonna turn out because you're not actually reading what it is.
Now you're number 3.
All right, number 3. Number 3 in our whole entire Future Diary thing.
A detective.
Yeah,
Kurisu.
I have to do Kurisu. I have to do Kurisu. His diary is the... What was it called? I know it does, I just don't know what it's called.
The Case Diary.
Case Diary.
His was, he could, because he was a police officer, of course, he could foretell any case, say,
as long as it turns into a case, it predicts the whole entire case for him. Yeah, pretty much. But if he doesn't become if he's not an officer anymore, then his diary is completely useless. Which is his weakness that they exploit out after they frame, and he
dead-ended himself.
He
snapped his diary in half.
Yep. But hey, we're doing spoilers.
Okay.
Okay, your go.
My number 3 would have to be the dog one.
The dog.
The Snappy Joel one.
Oh yeah,
the big dog guy.
The guy. It's not the guy.
The dog trainer.
Dog trainer.
The dog trainer. I think he was.
He was supposed to be the diary user, but then he gave it to his daughter.
He was a diary user, basically.
Yeah, because just by giving it to his daughter, I'm pretty sure he just put himself in more danger.
True.
Because he just put his diary out there for anybody to kill.
True.
But then again, a diary transfer, wouldn't that mean that his daughter would be in the games instead of him?
Not really, no. I mean, if you you give your person your phone, basically you give them the right to be in the game for you. Basically, you're allowing like a 2-player thing. You do the game and someone else does something else.
Okay, so coming in at my number 2, this guy's coming in right at number 2. It's the great old boy detective. I absolutely love him. Akise is absolutely amazing. The fact that he could even solve a case without a future diary, that's awesome. But the fact that all of a sudden, after he comes back from God knowing that you cannot revive a person, he just all of a sudden has this really cool future diary that's like the Watcher, but it's called the Watcher 2.0. And it pretty much has no weakness.
Basically, he becomes Deus's assistant.
Yeah, everybody knows the Watcher's weakness.
Coming in at my number 2, it's definitely Ninth, Uryu Minene. Now, that is a tough name to pronounce.
Okay, guys, I literally thought that his number 1 was going to be Uryu Minene.
No, it's
that's
not.
His
because
waifu.
Yes, it is. Yes, she is. But I think we both have a similar number 1 in mind. It is the definition of 1, badass. 2, she can literally escape from anything because of her escape diary.
And the fact that she can blow up anything.
And 3, due to the fact that Deus she became basically Deus's another assistant.
That tells her where everybody is. It doesn't tell the future.
It tells her any viable escape route that can be planned.
Yep. It doesn't tell her the future. It just tells her where to go.
Although that diary has a massive flaw. Some escapes are tracked. It shows her the future of her escapes, whether they're escaped proof or not.
And anyway, so now at my number 1. At my number 1, this girl has to be at number 1. She's a complete badass. She basically just turns this whole entire future diary world upside down. It's Yuno Gasai.
Yep.
Is she your number 1?
Yes, she was.
Alright. Yuno Gasai's
Yuno Gasai was the her diary is a diary that's based on the anime's protagonist, Yukiteru Amano.
Wait a minute, Amano's his first name.
Wait, screw that. Her diary gives her 10-minute updates on what he's doing.
So if he's sitting on the bus and thinking about her diary will literally tell her what he's feeling, what he's thinking, and what he's doing.
And I cannot stress it enough, for the people who have watched Future Diary, there is probably a 20-minute video, or probably more, of her saying Yuki millions of times. That is how obsessed she is with him.
Yes, she's absolutely nuts, and we absolutely love her for her. She's basically the very slim definition of yandere.
Crazy.
No, crazy. Yandere.
Well, another word for crazy is yandere. Like, seriously.
She's literally obsessed with Yuki, and yandere is basically just slimming what she is.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's add in one more character, because I really want to add in Yuki.
Okay.
Let's just add in Yuki.
Let's say Yuki.
Yeah. I also want to add in one more person.
His diary is what he wants. He wants the information diary.
No. His information diary, it tells what Yuki is seeing.
It tells him
the future.
Basically, whatever Yuki put down on his phone before he got the diary, that was what his future was. In one thing that you and I both saw, he never puts what he believes. He never puts what he thinks.
Which is what his weakness is. That's why he has to have Yuno.
But that's where Yuno comes in.
Yeah. So then he knows what he's feeling. Plus, he also knows what's going on around him.
And plus, Yuki is the biggest wimp on the Future Diary.
Alright, so let's go and watch the anime. It's an amazing anime. It made me cry. He doesn't feel anything.
Oh, shut up! I do indeed.
It's an amazing anime. You guys will fall in love with all of these characters all at once. Except for
some you may hate, some you may love. It's depending on you.
And all these segments will just blow you away because there's a whole lot of what the fuck moments. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video.
And I'll see you in my next one, peeps.
See ya!